Welcome to الوطن العربي School. Today we are going to talk about grammar for grade 6. The title of grammar is Simple Past and Present Perfect. Now we are going to talk about when do we use the simple past and present perfect. What's the difference between simple past and present perfect? Let's start with simple past tense, زمن الماضي البسيط. When do we use it? We use it to talk about an action that started and finished in the past with specific time. We use it to talk about an action that started and finished in the past with specific time. يستخدم زمن الماضي البسيط للتحدث عن حدث بدأ وانتهى في الماضي مع تحديد الزمن الذي وقع به الحدث. يعني عندما تريد التحدث عن شيء قد مضى وحدث في الماضي مع ذكر الزمن مع تحديد الزمن، وهذا الحدث لا يوجد له أثار في الحاضر ولا يوجد له استمرارية لحد لحظة الكلام، يستخدم زمن الماضي البسيط. Look at the example. I studied my exam yesterday. أنا درست امتحاني أمس. أنا درست امتحاني أمس. Last night, Mom made a cake. She visited her uncle this morning. Ben wrote a novel. كل هاي الإكزامبل اللي قدامنا هي بتحكي عن حدث حصلت في الماضي وانتهت، لا يوجد لها أي آثار في الحاضر وغير مستمرة. Look at example carefully. في عنا an example number 1 yesterday, example 2 last night, example 3 this morning. هاي كلها هي عبارة عن الحدث أو الزمن الذي وقع به الحدث. The structures of sentence in affirmative form بحالة المثبت كيف تكون الجملة أو كيفية تكوين الجملة. Subject plus verb past plus object or complement the sentence. فعل ويكون في زمن الماضي أي past ومفعول به. What's meaning verb past؟ شو يعني الفعل ماضي؟ In English we have two types of verb, regular verb or irregular verb. Regular verb فعل منتظم. That's mean we add ed, d or ied. Look at example. Work, worked. Move, moved. Study, studied. الأفعال المنتظمة إذا نريد أن نصرف لها التصريف الثاني أو نضع لها التصريف الثاني وهو الشكل الثاني للفعل، إذا كان الفعل منتظم يتم إضافة ed أو d if the verb end e or ied if the verb end y before y consonant. إذا انتهى الفعل بواي ما قبله حرف صحيح we omit y نحذف الواي and we just add ied. But if the verb irregular إذا كان الفعل غير منتظم we must made second form. لازم نحط الفعل تصريف الثاني أو الشكل الثاني للفعل like go, went, eat, ate, teach, taught or keep, kept, sleep, slept, think, thought. Look at example. Yesterday I watched the film. 2. Amjad and Rakan ate pizza last night. 3. I studied my exam yesterday. 4. Last night, Mom made a cake. 5. She visited her uncle this morning. 6. Ben wrote a novel. Watched regular verb فعل منتظم تم إضافة ed. Number 2. ate فعل غير منتظم والتصريف الأول أو الفيرب present منه من eat ate. Studied هو فعل منتظم regular verb تم إضافة ied. Number 4. Made irregular verb of make, made. Number 5. Visited, visit. Number 6. Write, wrote irregular verb. In negative form حالة النفي. How's the structures of sentence in negative form of simple past? Subject did not or didn't plus verb base form plus complement the sentence. What's meaning base form؟ فعل مجرد من أي إضافة without as, es, ies, ied, without anything. Look at example. Yesterday I didn't watch a film. Yesterday I didn't watch a film. didn't plus base form watch فعل منتظم. Amjad and Rakan didn't eat pizza last night. Amjad and Rakan didn't eat pizza last night. I didn't study my exam yesterday. Last night, Mom didn't make a cake. She didn't visit her uncle this morning. Ben didn't write a novel. بحالة النفي يتم استرجاع الفعل للتصريف الأول أي هو الفيرب present يعني base form بعدم إضافة أي شيء. حتى لو كان الفعل irregular verb فعل غير منتظم ما بنعطي التصريف الثاني، ولو كان regular verb لم يتم إضافة أي شيء على الفعل without anything. The structure of sentence an interrogative form of simple present. شكل الجملة في حالة السؤال did subject verb base form. نوت صغيرة بحالة إذا كانت الجملة تحتوي على did معناته الفيرب عندنا بيكون base form. Look at example. Did you watch a film yesterday? Did Rakan and Amjad eat pizza last night? Did you study your exam yesterday? Did Mom make a cake last night? Did she visit her uncle this morning? Did Ben write a novel? If you want to answer yes, yes, comma, subject plus did. If you want to answer no, comma, subject plus didn't. For example, did you watch a film yesterday? If you want to answer yes, yes, I did. No, I didn't. Did Rakan and Amjad eat pizza last night? Yes, they did. No, they didn't. Did you study your exam yesterday? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Did Mom make a cake last night? Yes, she did. No, she didn't. Did she visit her uncle this morning? Yes, she did. No, she didn't. The last one, did Ben write a novel? Yes, he did. No, he didn't. The last one, the keywords of simple past. لابد من نعرف الدلائل الدالة في جملة زمن الماضي البسيط. وقد تحدثنا بأن الماضي البسيط يجب أن يكون مع تحديد الزمن، يحدد الزمن باستخدام إحدى هذه الدلائل. The keyword yesterday, this morning, in the past, last plus period of time like last week, last month, last year, last day, last night. The last one, period of time less ago, like 3 years ago, 2 days ago. After we talked about simple past and when do we use the simple past tense, the structures of sentence and affirmative, negative, interrogative questions and the keywords of simple past, now let's start to talk about present perfect tense. بعد ما تحدثنا عن زمن الماضي البسيط واستخداماته وتكوين الجملة في حالة المثبت، النفي والسؤال والدلائل عليها، تحدثنا بأنه زمن الماضي البسيط يستخدم للتحدث عن حدث بدأ وانتهى في الماضي مع تحديد الزمن. Now let's talk about present perfect tense زمن المضارع التام. When do we use it? We use it to talk about an action that started in the past and continue to the present. Like, Sammy has lived in London. Sammy has lived in London. عندما تريد أن تتحدث عن حدث بدأ في الماضي ولكن ما زال مستمر إلى الآن. سامي لقد عاش في لندن. سامي لقد عاش في لندن. سامي عاش في لندن في زمن ماضي وما زال الآن في لندن. فعندما تحدث عن حدث بدأ في الماضي ما زال مستمر للحاضر يجب استخدام زمن present perfect not simple past. Number 2, we use it to talk about an action with no specific time. Like, she has gone to the park. She has gone to the park. عندما تريد التحدث عن حدث في الماضي دون تحديد الزمن الذي وقع به الحدث أو عدم تذكيرك للزمن الذي وقع به الحدث، نستخدم زمن المضارع التام present perfect not simple past. هي لقد ذهبت إلى الحديقة. ذهبت في الماضي. متى في الماضي؟ I didn't know or I don't remember, so just use present perfect. The last one. We use it to talk about actions in the past that have a result now. Like, I have broken my neck. I have broken my neck. أنا لقد كسرت عنقي. عندما تريد التحدث عن حدث بدأ في الماضي آثاره ما زالت مستمرة إلى الحاضر نستخدم ال present perfect not simple past. كسر عنقي في الماضي. كسر عنقي في الماضي. ولكن ما هي الآثار الموجودة الآن في الحاضر؟ إنه عندما يراني أي شخص ما يرى أن عنقي مكسور، فبدلالة ذلك أنه كسر عنقي في الماضي ولكن نتائجه في الحاضر. So, after we talked about the difference between simple past or when do we use simple past and present perfect, let's start the structures of sentence in affirmative form. كيف تكوين جملة في حالة زمن أو في حالة المثبت في زمن المضارع التام. We started subject, has or have plus verb past participle. Subject, has or have plus verb past participle. فاعل, subject in English you know, if pronoun or noun, has or have plus verb past participle. If subject, she, he, it, singular noun plus has. But if subject, they, we, you, I, plural noun plus have. إذا كان الفاعل she, he, it أو اسم مفرد like علي, سامي, محمود plus has. إذا كان الفاعل they, we, you أو اسم جمع like the children, like the women plus have. plus verb past participle. What's meaning past participle؟ التصريف الثالث للفعل، يعني verb 3، يعني الشكل الثالث للفعل. إذا الشكل الثاني للفعل يستخدم simple past، الشكل الثالث للفعل يستخدم past participle. Look at example. Max has already been to the park. Max has already been to the park. Max هو مفرد singular noun. has been الverb 3 or past participle من be to the park. Lily has finished her homework. Lily has finished her homework. I have written a story. I have written a story. Been, finished, written, verb past participle. verb 3 تصريف الثالث للفعل. has لأنه ماكس مفرد. has لأنه ليلي مفرد. و have because the subject I. In negative form, the structures of sentence in negative form of present perfect tense, subject, have not or haven't, has not or hasn't, plus verb PP. What's meaning PP? Past participle verb 3. If subject she, he, it, or singular noun plus hasn't or has not. If subject they, we, you, I, plural noun plus haven't or have not. Look at example. Max hasn't been to the park. Max hasn't been to the park. We said hasn't, not haven't. Why? Because the subject, singular noun, Max. Lily hasn't finished her homework. We said finished, verb 3. Why? Because this sentence in present perfect, verb 3. I haven't written a story. We don't say wrote. Why? Because the sentence in present perfect, not simple past. Interrogative form, we started has or have plus subject plus verb PP past participle verb 3. Has Max been to the park? Has Lily finished her homework? Have you written a story? So, if you want to write an interrogative sentence in present perfect, you must start it have or has, then subject, then verb, past participle. Has Max subject, been verb past participle, to the park, complement the sentence. 2. Has Lily subject, finished verb past participle her homework, complement the sentence. Have you subject, written verb 3 or verb past participle of write, wrote, written a story. If you want to answer yes, comma, subject has or have. If you want to answer no, subject plus haven't or hasn't. Let's answer this question. Has Max been to the park? Yes, he has. Or no, he hasn't. Has Lily finished her homework? Yes, she has. No, she hasn't. Have you written a story? Yes, I have. Or no, I haven't. The keywords of present perfect: already, just, so far, yet, until now, up to now, lately, recently, and ever. So this is the keywords of present perfect tense. Now let's talk about what's the difference between simple past and present perfect، وما هو الفرق ما بين الماضي البسيط والمضارع التام. لماذا جمع هذا الزمن وهذا الزمن مع بعضهما؟ ماضي بسيط ومضارع تام. لماذا جمع زمن المضارع التام مع الماضي البسيط؟ لأن زمن المضارع التام رغم أنه مضارع ولكن يتحدث عن حدث بدأ في الماضي. فما هو الفرق ما بين زمن الماضي البسيط simple past and present perfect المضارع التام؟ Let's start to talk about it. Simple past, we use it to talk about an action that started and finished in the past with a specific time. حدث بدأ وانتهى في الماضي مع تحديد الزمن الذي وقع به الحدث. But present perfect, we use it to talk about 1. An action that started in the past and continued to the present. حدث بدأ في الماضي ما زال مستمر للحاضر. 2. Actions in the past with no specific time. أحداث في الماضي دون تحديد الزمن، لعدم تذكير الزمن الذي وقع به الحدث، لعدم أهمية الوقت الذي وقع به الحدث. 3. An action in the past that has a result now. حدث بدأ في الماضي وآثاره مستمرة إلى الآن. Look at example. In simple past we said Sammy lived in London in 2007. سامي عاش في لندن ب 2007. ب 2007 عاش وانتهى. Where's Sammy now? She is living in عمان. She is living in عمان. وين سامي هلا؟ هو في عمان. But in the present perfect we say Sammy has lived in London. Sammy has lived in London. Okay, if we want to ask you, where is Sammy now? Where is Sammy now? Sammy has lived in London. وين سامي الآن؟ هو في لندن. عاش في لندن وما زال في لندن. Last week she went to the park. Last week she went to the park. In the present perfect she has gone to the park. بالماضي البسيط ذكرنا الزمن الذي وقع به الحدث. الأسبوع الماضي هي ذهبت إلى الحديقة. بالpresent perfect هي لقد ذهبت إلى الحديقة دون تحديد الزمن، ولكن الحدثين في الماضي. حدث في الماضي مع ذكر الزمن simple past. حدث بالماضي دون ذكر الزمن الذي وقع بالحدث present perfect. I bought a gift for my mom yesterday. أنا اشتريت هدية لأمي أمس. شريت وانتهيت من هذا الشيء، ما في عندي أي شيء الآن. But in present perfect I have broken my neck. لقد كسر عنقي، والآثار الموجودة لحديث الآن إنه كل شخص يراني يرى أن عنقي مكسور. So after we talk about the difference between simple past and present perfect, go to the videos talk about present perfect and then simple past. Listen carefully, my student.
The song of the present perfect has come here to say you're fine. If you use it for something that started in the past that's still going at the present time. Like when I say I've been your friend for years, it means we met some years ago and we're still friends, my dear. The song of the present perfect has come here to say, hey man, you can use it for something that happened in the past, but you don't need to explain exactly when. Like when I say I've been to the UK, it means I went there in the past, but you don't know what day. In the last few minutes I have sung this tune somehow. You have heard a minute of this song up to now. I have lost my words and I don't know what I can say. I hope I made myself quite clear with it. Now you can play. The song of the present perfect has come here to tell you that you can use it at the time when a thing takes place, but its time hasn't finished yet. Like when you say I've been outside today, the night has not come yet, it's the same day, so you can use it, mate. Finally, the present perfect is really handy and not a crime. When the action of the verb you are using has some effects in the present time. Like when I say, hey, look what I have done. I have just finished writing you this song and you can hear it now. In the last few minutes I have sung this tune somehow. You have heard 2 minutes of this song up to now. And after all of this, I hope that you haven't got bored. And the present perfect for you is not a problem anymore.
Now listen to the song of simple about simple past.
Sometimes in life you need to describe something that happened and it's been a while. You use it about something that is done and dusted. It's easy to remember, it's the simple past. And everyone knows with regular verbs you just put ed at the end of the word. But irregular verbs can be very hard. The only chance you have is to learn them by heart. So I found you, sought, I threw you, caught, I sold you, bought, and you paid. I ate, you drank, I grew, you shrank, you swam while I sank. You forgave me when I rang. I thought that we could, so we began. The past of these, i.e. she, it was. The others take were, but you knew that of course. When you need to make a question, you used it at the start. Like, did you like this song about the simple past? It's used when something happened at a certain time, or for a longer period that stopped after a while. It often goes with expressions like yesterday or ago. The Brits say learnt and dreamt, but Americans don't. So you slept, I woke, you heard, I spoke, I lent, it bent and it broke. I wrote, you drew, I wrote, you flew, you stood while I ran. You forgave me when I rang. I thought that we could, so we began. So we began. So we began.
In simple past, we talk about in structures of sentence in affirmative form, subject, verb, past, and object. Regular verb or irregular verb. We talked about irregular verb. I have a song about this. Listen carefully, my student. It's very nice.
English has a lot of words that you need to
slap. And I choose, and some shoes from the store, and I buy both. And I love the shape of it. All found, fold, and break, broken. Drawn, driven, eaten. Beaten, hide, hidden. Catch, go, some fish, and it bite, bitten. I love to feel, get forgotten, and speak, spoken. But say still, stolen, right road, written, see, saw, seen, yeah. And then sleep, slept, smell, shown them how to spend, teach, taught, swam, and it goes like burns, and read, read, dreams, and sing, sung, and then come on, say, goes, it made me think, told, and told, and you hold, held, kept, and you should know me wrong. Come on, say, sold, come on, say, stick, stuck. Some goes like hurt, or they are like sad. Sometimes it gets hit. Let me have it, put. Last night I drew, and then I drank something cold, drink, brought, shoot, shot. I love to sit sad. Wake, walk, and ride, road, racing. Race, frozen, given. Take, and rise, rose, raisin, and then sand, oh, say, said. I love to run. Come on, bear, bore. Come on, big and come on, blow. Come on, build. Come on, fight, fold. Come on, find, found. Come on, fly, flow. Come on, grow. Some goes like an hung. Oh, they are like a hurt. Sometimes it gets me left. I love to learn. And then you lay. And the phone ring, and you rise, rose, risen from the bed. And then you stand so. Come on, true. Come on, wear war. Come on, win, one. Come on, be my baby.
After that, I hope to understand what's the difference between simple past and present perfect. When do we use simple past tense, زمن الماضي البسيط, the structures of sentence in affirmative form, in negative form, interrogative form, and the keywords. When do we use present perfect tense, affirmative form, in negative form, and interrogative form of structures and sentence, the keywords. Last one, what's the difference between simple past and present perfect?